It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Toronto Blue Jays. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What do we have on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Justin Dean, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Kicks and fires. Gets the outside corner with that one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses, and there's one down.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Here's Betts. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Betts goes 5 feet 9 inches, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 1 out, bases empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 down, bases empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. 2 outs. That clips the corner.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
1 ball. And that's in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 1st. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. Getting the nod in this one, Roki Sasaki.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
We go to the bottom of the 1st, and the batter is George Springer.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Foul ball there. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Nathan Lucas will hit next. And a foul ball. Sasaki, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends it out of here. And the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 1 out, nobody on. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the World Series. That one missed. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And Hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
The 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And ball one.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Game 1 of the World Series. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Bieber back to work. Just missed. As we kick off the World Series, it is hard not to think about Kirk Gibson's incredible walk-off homer against Dennis Eckersley in Game 1 back in 1988. An iconic moment in baseball history. 2-0. That one fouled off.
A lot of great Game 1 moments, Boog. Alex Gordon's game-tying homer for the Royals in the bottom of the 9th in 2015 really sticks out for me. They went on to win that game in 14 innings.
Swings and misses. 2-2. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Tommy Edman at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
Runner on the go. Popped up. And there's one away. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Fouled off left side. There's a swing and a drive. That one's back. It bangs off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here comes Max Muncy. Golden opportunity right here. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Two on, one out. And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Base hit, one run is in. Here's the throw. And he's out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the middle.
Here's Kike Hernandez. That's in there. That's strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the top of the second. And delivers outside. Next pitch, not close, up high. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2-2 down.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And that is out of play. Tied up here in the early going. And that one fouled off.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Just missed.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Muncy over at second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to Guerrero. They limit the damage here. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And there's a foul ball. Varsho needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And he takes a strike.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
That one lifted to left. Hernandez makes the grab, 1 away. And here is Ernie Clement. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Outside, 2-1. Hit in the air left field. Hernandez sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. And now Addison Barger. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
2 down, nobody on. That one hammered left field, way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the DH, Justin Dean. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Varsho makes the grab. 1 down. Here's Mookie Betts now. Struck out looking his first time. Fastball for a strike. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that's in there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. And we're back as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's down and away. That one missed. And a payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Pickoff move to first. Connor Falefa dives back in. Connor Falefa gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the air, out towards right center. Pages settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. Here's George Springer.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here. Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Just missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Nathan Lucas. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hernandez ranging after it. Nabs it, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. All tied 1-1. Back here at Rogers Center, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Freddie Freeman. And that misses. Ball 1. Freeman, 35 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2007. Next pitch misses outside. 2-0.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Line drive. Dives, and he can't hang on. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Flied out his first time. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Doubled in his first AB. There's your strike.
0-1's the count.
And the 0-1. And that one fouled off. First and second, no outs here in game one of the World Series. That one misses, and that's ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Max Muncy at the dish. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that one upstairs, ball one. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get off into the seats. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Fought off foul. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
2 on, 1 out.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
In the air to left center, and that is Springer. Puts it away for the out. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a chopper out to short. Oh, nice play. In time. Got him.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back now in Toronto, ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Vlad swings, drives one deep left field. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Caught looking his first time up. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Late swing fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's in for a strike. Now 1-2.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so
Diving, makes the grab. This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the play is because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And the first offering is not close. Two outs. And he grounds one back up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Game 1 of the World Series. And the batter now, Andy Pajes. Bieber back to work. And a slider in there for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And that's downstairs and outside. And a 1-2 again. Got him swinging. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch and break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Next to hit, Justin Dean. That one at the knees for a strike. next offering is fouled back. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Betts in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is down low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Dodgers go down quietly. Still tied, 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Pulls that one foul.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Now the 0-1. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. And he handles it himself for the out. So up next, Addison Barger. Fly to left his first time. That's in there. And that's strike 1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that just misses. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Walked his first time. Outside low. 1-0. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one is upstairs. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And they'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. And we're back, all set for the top of the 6th. Will Smith to the plate. That clips the zone. 0-1. Just missed. In there at the knees. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That's ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And it skips in the dirt. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Go-ahead run on base. So now it's Freddie Freeman. He's 2 for 2. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That's it for Shane Bieber, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Yariel Rodriguez. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 1 for 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second, on to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. fastball for a strike. With the go-ahead run at third here in Game 1 of the World Series. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. And he swings over the top there.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the 6th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Blue Jays being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
And that's way high, and a count 2-1. Upstairs. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now that's a really dangerous base runner to put on first, especially in a tie game. Now there might be some consequences coming from that mistake.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
There's a strike.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Move to first. Throws it away. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Going 2 now. Outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
1-2 now. Lifted in the air out to left. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Roki Sasaki out of the game, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length, back with a new arm after this. New pitcher on now, Shohei Ohtani. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Nathan Lucas getting ready to hit. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
With the go-ahead run at first, here in the bottom of the 6th. Close one doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-0. Activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Banda, the power lefty, up as well. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And that's outside. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him. That's out number 2.
That was just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's in there. And that is strike 1. And downstairs.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Springer on the run. Throw on to Freeman, and that is the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Sir Anthony Dominguez. And now it's Max Muncy.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing. With both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Outside low, and it's 2-0.
2-0.
You're getting a taste right here of what Max Muncy does. Has a really good eye of the strike zone. Here's a 3-0. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Go-ahead run on base. Hernandez digs in now. Misses again, 5 in a row. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 56 getting loose out there. Little getting loose as well. With the go-ahead run at first here in the late stages of game 1. And another ball. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Connor Falefa to second, to Guerrero, and they turn 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. And there's the strike. And that's a little bit high. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2-2 the count.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Ohtani, a righty that throws with power. 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Now a chance for Dalton Varsho. And ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one in triple digits.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And it's even up. And there's a ball. And that one lifted in the air center field. Hernandez settles under it, hauls it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Ground ball right side. Edmonds slings to first. Inning over. Back now in Toronto. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Justin Dean. Dominguez back to work. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. All tied up here in game 1 of the World Series. And Mookie takes.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
On the inside corner for a strike. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. He'll touch them all. It's 2-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
1 down. Now here is Will Smith, known for his late inning heroics. That's inside. One down, base is empty. And that's down and away. Dominguez, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
The 2-1. Just missed. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Check swing, no appeal. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one is inside.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman, 1 for 3. foul ball. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Barger. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Alex Vesia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. And a strike in there. Movement in the bullpen. Rodrigo Sanchez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, that's fouled off. Up and in. Now 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That's ball 2.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll get down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
And here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Here's your 1. Down and in, moved his feet. One now. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And 1 away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. And that one clips the corner.
0-1 to count.
Right through there for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so They haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
George Springer, the next to hit.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock, try to put something up on the board.
Missed with a changeup. 1-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And the count 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 hit, 1 left. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Blue Jays 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brendan Little.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Tap foul at the plate. That one outside. And a count even 1-1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Number 56, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Fisher, the right-hander, also getting loose. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And they put the tag on him for the out. Muncy digs in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Little is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's out of play, a foul ball.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Just missing there. 2-2. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. That one missed.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Two balls, one strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And that one is downstairs. 3-2 now.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 2-1. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1. Rodrigo Sanchez.
Now, this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
So now here's the DH, Nathan Lucas. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
One-run game, bottom 9. Little chopper rolls foul. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball center field. Hernandez. And there's one down. He's 2 outs away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. That one just misses.
That's a really good
1 ball, 2
take.
strikes the count.
Blue Jays down a run. Missed inside with the curve. That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Kerr in the box now. Takes strike 1.
First pitch changeup. He gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
Laser base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Two outs, runner on first. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. First offering, and it just misses.
But with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Two outs.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pounding inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
They're down to their final strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Sanchez, one strike away from securing game one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The 2-2. Fastball is outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Trying to close out a one-run lead here in the late stages of game one. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a pretty significant 2-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
Now here is Ernie Clement down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that's way high. And that's ball one.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Two outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And the postseason success continues for him.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now it's going to be Addison Barger. That's off the mark. Ball one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Left field. And that drops foul.
Oh, my goodness. A couple of inches the other way, and this game is over. The crowd can't believe it. That was so close.
So they're all loaded up. Just missed.
He is going to sleep well tonight if his team can come through with the win.
That one misses. 3-1 now.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting him hear it as well.
The winning run on second base. That one ripped down the line, and it's foul. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
Well, all tied up again, and that's a pretty rough way to give up a lead. It's just kind of a gut punch for the entire team to issue the free pass right there.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Rodrigo Sanchez done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Anthony Banda.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So digging in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, a walk and a pair of strikeouts.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
And that one almost hit him. Trying to send this to extra innings. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That just misses, and the count now even up. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. But a big turn of events here in the ninth as we are again all knotted up. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Andy Pajes now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, not easy to bounce back mentally after blowing the lead in the bottom of the ninth, but we'll see what this team has on the road in extras.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And 1-1. That's a little bit low. And fouled off. And it remains 2-2. On the ground to third. Clement over to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. So up next, Justin Dean. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Bases empty, 1 away here in game 1 of the World Series. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Hit on the ground to short. Zips it across. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Here's Mookie now. He's already homered here in this one. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Guerrero makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are tied 2-2. We're in extras here. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Pajes under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. First pitch, and he just misses. Action in the pen down there. Number 80 looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Almost got him.
No strike.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. That one not close. 1-0. Here's a high chopper. And it's just foul. That was close. And a count 1-2. Strike 3, got him swinging. 2 out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Step off, throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Hoffman back to work. That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Hoffman under it. 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
That one missing inside.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Freeman hits it in the air. Barker settles underneath it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Tommy Edman digs in now. Pitches in there. Strike 1. Up the middle. Jimenez tosses to first. That's out number 3. Dodgers down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. All set for the bottom of the 11th, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that's outside, and it's 2-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. That one way inside. And that is out of play. With the winning run standing at second here in the late stages of game 1. That clips the corner.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
In the dirt. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hit in the air, center field. Hernandez sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. You walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a count 1-2. One away. The winning run at second. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Anthony Banda won't go any further tonight, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Number 80 gets the call from the pen. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Number 56. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 4 with a double. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one's in there. That's strike 2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Down on strikes, so there's 1 away here in the 12th.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And that's a strike.
0-1.
edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Base is empty, one away here in Game 1 of the World Series. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Chases that one out of the zone, coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Hernandez stands in now and watches strike one. Two down, nobody on. Here deep into extra innings. That clips the corner. Popped up left side. And that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. One run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 12th inning now. And now the right fielder, Addison Barger. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1.
Ball.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with two strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
Connor Falefa in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And a 1-0. On the ground, right side, Edman. That takes care of Connor Falefa.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And a base hit. So back to the top of the order. So up next for Toronto, George Springer. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent a runner on the go. Pitch misses. Go to second, out there, and that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here at Rogers Center, now Andy Pajas. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that is Springer. Makes the catch for the out.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Next is the Dodger DH, Justin Dean. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. And just misses with that one.
Nope, outside.
Got him. And he's gone for the fourth time tonight.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's Mookie Betts. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
The shortstop takes the ball. There's the strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now one missed. Will Smith in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Clement makes the catch, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Another chance to win it. Home half of the inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, George Springer. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry, and you're ready to go home.
There's a strike. And that skips into there. Next offering is downstairs.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. And that's outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Just off the outside edge. And now it's filled up 3-2. Good job to fight that one off. To the right side. In plenty of time to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in there for strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Here at the bottom of the third, team, 2 outs.
Oh, that's okay.
That one drilled left field and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Chopped to third. Muncy fires across the diamond, and Guerrero is set down. And 13 frames, not enough. We're on to number 14. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains 2-2. And we're back, all set to begin the 14th. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. There's a strike. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Around first, digging for 2. There comes the throw. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. In the dirt, and the runner holds. High fly ball out to center field. Varsho hauls it in, and there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. Check swing, called strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-2.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Number 56 is done. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher now for the Jays, Braden Fisher.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's Max Muncy. And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen. Number 68 preparing to come on if needed. Savage getting cranked up as well. Two outs. That one inside. Now 2-0. And another ball.
3 balls, no strike.
And there's the automatic.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Muncy hits one in the air. Varsho under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-2. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, number 86.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Next offering upstairs. Ripped, but it curls foul. That one fouled off. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. With the tying run at the plate, here in the late stages of game one. Got him looking. One out.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Outside low, and that's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Tying run at the plate. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. On the ground, Edman. Spin throw, that's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Addison Barger. And there's a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball. One strike away from securing game one. The Jays trailing by 2 here in game one of the World Series. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next offering is down low. Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
2-2, yeah.
This one in the dirt. Popped in the air, left side. Muncy. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take game one of the World Series on the road.